Yeah, I will. Let me know when we're live.
All right, we are there.
Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. Welcome everybody to Shadows of Abaddon, an actual play podcast thing, Twitch, about magic, mystery, murder, and what it means to be human. My name is Mike. I'm your GM, and you can find me on Twitter at UDGMike. So first up, we have our players. This is Captain Vi Russo, the spider, played by Steven.
Hi, I'm Steven, playing Captain Vi, the spider, like Mike said. Let's see here. During downtime, I did my vice, which you can actually see. I did 2 vices. You can see the roll result of the second one, but I had one that cleared like 1 or 2, and then a second vice that cleared the rest of it. So that was pretty great. I'm not on social media, so if you need to get a hold of me, just put an envelope in the mail addressed only to Steven and it'll get to me.
That's true. Next up, we have Warrant Officer Alastair Crowley Nolan, the Sleuth, played by Dora.
Hi, I'm Dora. You can find me on Twitter at THE_COOL_DORA because I'm the cool Dora. You can also find the music that I make for our podcast and hopefully the show if I remember in the pin post on my Twitter.
Yeah. Okay. Third on our list is Ollie.
Downtime.
Oh, right. Do your downtime, Dora. Dora time, down.
Okay. So for downtime, I used my new vice for obsession, where Alistair is obsessed with like the Master Shaper's use of technology, and talked with Dr. Mahler. And because I have the Nito move called Driven, I was also able to take a relevant project clock.
Yeah.
So I found out that Dr. Mahler is postulating that the technology can be used to create life or simulacra thereof, but he thinks it's just a neat possibility at this point.
Yeah. Cool beans. Can I go on? Am I good,
Yeah.
Ollie? Okay, cool. Third on our list is Ollie, who's the vice GM, playing Weapons Sergeant Cat Frusk, our hound.
I'm playing Cat the Hound with a Robin called Mouse. And yeah, I'm Ollie. You can find me over at OJWH Reviews on Facebook, where I talk about films and TV and stuff, except not stuff. Currently, I'm talking about Buffy and Angel, and soon I'll be talking about Spectacular Spider-Man, because I like cartoons, and that's about all there is to me, except last time, downtime. I feel like we should explain, this happens to be our first session. Downtime's a thing that happens between sessions, or it happens at the end of the session in Blades in the Dark, but we do it in between because it's boring to watch. So I finished a long-term project tinkering with the help of Virgil, our inventor contact, and I finished making a thing which we will hopefully be able to use today.
Oh, we're not going to describe what that was?
I mean, you said it in the first session. I thought, let's just save it.
Okay,
yeah, I feel it's a good choice. You know,
Sure.
if you know it, you know it. If you don't, it's a surprise.
That's fair. Okay, and finally we have Rosenbagger playing Sergeant Stanley Roman, the Mirage.
Hey everybody, I'm Rosie. You can find me on Twitter at Rosenbagger_UDG. Yeah, I'm playing Stanley the Mirage, and in my downtime, I partook in my vice. And that's about it. Oh, also, I was able to level up in Resolve, and I was able to add a point to Sway, so I'm getting quite more deceptive as we progress.
Indeed. Okay. The crew also leveled. In Blades in the Dark, you have crew experience and whatnot. So the crew leveled up. They are now level or tier 1 with weak hold, except that they're at war, so temporarily they're back there, but they're really tier 1. So everything's all the quality of their stuff has gone up. In addition, they got a workshop and leveled the security of their layer up to level 2, so that they have arcane traps and spirit wards and shit like that, because their enemies during downtime, their enemies, the Impure, were haunting them and giving their captive / friend, Dr. Mahler, quite the scare. So they stepped up the security game. Cool beans. Anything else we need to get to before we get started?
I mean, part of the reason we built the workshop was to... I wasn't sure when you're going to go into what we're doing part of the score, because obviously that relates to everything.
Go ahead, Vice GM.
Okay, so hey everyone, welcome to Shadows of Abaddon, where while we were out doing our other score, ghosts were messing with Dr. Mahler, and he was like, "Wait, I'm kidnapped here. Why am I still here again?" And his contacts from the Rock Flingers, that was Sasha, the one whose arms got blown off in the first session, definitely got blown off. She's now incapable and will not come back to hurt us. Contacted him and said, "Hey, why don't you come back to us, please?" And so he's going to have a meeting with them, which we know about. And so we're like, "Hey, we built your workshop. Actually, let's be friends. You're not a captive anymore." And that's what's happening.
Yeah, they're courting Dr. Mahler. Yeah. So it were, as it were. Is that like Stockholm syndrome? We won't get too far into the psychology.
I mean, Kat wanted the workshop anyway. It just sort of worked out.
Yeah, no, and it's a great thing to have.
Can I do a flashback to us just treating him better?
Yeah,
the last few episodes.
Yeah, making him sandwiches and shit.
Yeah.
Super
like,
nice.
Hey, can I get you anything?
Yeah. Flashback to the first episode. Instead of like just leaving him locked up, we just take him to a nice room and you'll be safe here.
Yeah.
We wrote no ghosts.
Yeah.
Was that Dora?
I mean, that was also part of what my downtime action was. Treating good.
Yeah, but I think during downtime you also made it. I think the way you described it was the way that the characters talk to the serial killers and Mindhunters, where they're just trying to understand what makes them tick.
You treat them nicely. It's fine.
Yeah, you do. I'm just saying, there's a motive. You know, it's not altruism. Not that it has to be. I'm just saying. Just put it out there. It's still, probably fine as far as treating humans goes. Okay. So the crew decided on a very interesting score today. So let's kind of wind back to what our crew is. So they were a military operation together before it became gang time. So during their time in the war with the Ofaraki on the main continent, they were part of a little squad led by Captain Vi, and they all had roles, right, which I've kind of talked about. But what we haven't really mentioned so far was that their squad actually had a fifth member, and that was Intelligence Sergeant Yasmina Hallow, who ended up betraying the crew before they came back to Abaddon. Sergeant Hallow is now back in Abaddon, where she's originally from, and is now Crowley's enemy, right? Your rival or what have you. Cool. Yeah. Since Yasmina is an inspector and thusly has a golem, since she's part of the kind of handler system of cops that the Master Shaper employs, they decided they're going to steal the Yasmina's golem for Dr. Mahler, which is a big one. That's a biggie. It's a big old thing. They talked to him and asked him basically, what would it take you to stay? And he said, well, my contacts in the Rock Flingers are, interested in golem tech. That's what I do. It would be great if I had a golem. And so they said, great, we'll steal you one. And so that's today. What could go wrong?
It'll be great.
We'll see once we roll the engagement.
Yeah.
I was going to say, let's see that engagement roll.
It's going to be so fine. Okay, so what type of score are we going with? I think we talked about it being stealth.
Did you mention Lena Rent just now?
I did not.
Okay.
Would you
I
like
can't
me to?
remember what it wasn't. There was a thing we were going to mention. Weren't they giving us some kind of information?
Right. So you guys are doing the score in Renton, and we decided that Yasmina lives in the area of Renton that you guys have designated as your hunting grounds.
So they knew the entrance kind of thing.
Yeah, and your contact, little Lena Rent, your Rent family contact was going to, or you guys were going to try to call on her help.
Yeah. For audience reference, as far as I understand it, the Rentons are like a big crime gang, and they sort of consider us a subsidiary, and Lena's like our manager person within that.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. I don't know if any of the thing is posting, if anyone's posting stuff in the Twitch chat, so I'm just going to be here to give descriptions for things anytime they come up.
Well, we could also use commands in Twitch, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I know we were doing something like that.
No, that's not it. See, is it?
It's fine. I'll be a encyclopedia.
Who knows?
Encyclopedia.
Solidclopedia.
Family?
Yeah, I don't know.
There we go. Got it. I've got like 80 of those motherfuckers. It's hard to keep track. Cool beans. So yeah, we described doing perhaps a stealth score or an assault score, depending on how you guys want to roll this MFer.
Stealth, I think we decided.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stealth sounds right.
And
Or
so
deception, I think, was our only two.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
stealth is what we decided on.
I think we decided on stealth.
sounds like we decided on stealth. Cool beans. So we've got to figure out what the point of infiltration is. Is that what you were saying?
That's what Lena was giving us, yeah.
Little was helping you with.
So I think at least one option we had for that was that Vi's vice is luxury. So Vi could have slipped away to Renton to hang out with Lena to get the information when they were doing their vice.
Okay, cool. So what do you give to little Lena in order to get her to help you with this? Because technically, you guys are like, you guys work for her, kind of. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So what are you doing to get her to help you out with that? Because remember, the Rents are more or less allied with the Master Shaper.
Yeah.
Not that they won't go against him. It's just, they need a good reason and, an alibi or, plausible deniability.
Could I bring, not necessarily bring Lena into it, but like I know we have our whole wall ball sport thing going. That's we think could be
whole ball. Say it
Whole
right.
ball?
Whole
ball.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot what the name.
I mean, there are walls involved.
Yeah, that's the only part I remembered was the walls.
We should have hall ball as a command. I need to do that.
Hall ball. Yeah.
We don't.
But like, if we think that could be like a next big like rising venue, like that's something that like they might want to, or she might like want to get in on, and like it's also a proof of like our work, I think. So it's like, hey, we're worth working with because look at the shit we're doing on our own.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, I like that. She's gonna need some that's a good argument. She's gonna need some reasoning. So I think this is where you'd throw in a sway and or not and or just or consort roll.
Sway and consort. Ooh.
Swan court. Okay. Conway.
I will definitely do that.
Let's
see here. I'm gonna do consort because I'm consorting with a connection to gain access to resources or information, and I feel like that's exactly what we're doing with this whole like role anyway. And mechanically, I have 2 dots in both of them, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah. No, I think consort is. I think this is the consort timing. I think this is the. If you're going to use consort, this is the time.
Okay. Let's see here. I'll push myself. I cleared all of my stress, and I want this to go well.
Okay. Cool. And you get a +1 to this anyway because she is a contact, and whether just because you're trying to convince her doesn't mean that she's not kind of predisposed to helping you out anyway.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see what you get.
I'm trying my best to get through these. 6.
Yeah. Ooh. Bam, bam, bam.
2, 3, 1, 6. Fail, fail, crit, fail.
Woo. Yeah, that's a hoof right there. That's what we call a woof. Well, that's good.
Start. Jeez.
Yeah. So yeah, she'll definitely help you out. And that's gonna give you guys an advantage on your roll. Cool beans. Speaking of which, you guys ready for the engagement roll?
I would think so.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I got a hell yeah.
Set
That's
dice
nice.
to engage.
Yeah. Okay, so we got +1 die for sheer luck. So we started out with 1. We get
That needs to be said more often, Steve. I like that.
Thank you.
what?
Set dice to engage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really like that too. So we get +1 die for every major advantage and -1 die for every major disadvantage. That's gonna be what we say every time we do an engagement roll when we do scum and villainy for sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Is the operation particularly bold or daring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it overly complex or contingent on many factors?
Not really.
It's at least 2 factors, right? There's breaking in and, well, there's at least 3, I guess. Break in, steal, and
Get out.
get out.
That
With a
doesn't
giant
seem like
golem.
And
many
transport.
factors,
Like
Yeah.
like it's a little complicated.
okay.
We usually
I
don't
would
take a
say-
-1 here, but this feels like
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, transporting a giant golem across the city is going to be difficult.
I would
I
say
know the
it's
transport is not
complex
working.
compared to what you guys normally do for sure. And this kind of smuggling operation isn't really your forte. So I think taking a -1 there is fair. Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest?
You think so?
I
No.
don't think so.
That's it.
You don't think so?
We're stealing a
think
golem
so.
off for this one person.
I mean, we're taking away.
We're not
like, their
hitting anyone
projects.
at the weakest.
Like I imagine they're not supposed to have this, right?
They're a handler.
Yeah,
handles
they have
have golems.
They're supposed to have it.
It's like we're stealing a police officer's gun, basically. Like,
It's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, it's more like you're stealing their
Pretty vulnerable.
Night Rider car. But yeah.
Okay, it's like we're stealing their car then. Either way, it's like if we're not hurting them specifically, they'll just go to the station and say, "Hey, I lost my car. Can you give me another one?"
I mean,
Yeah, but
at one
think about
point we
the
also
paperwork.
talked about breaking into the barracks, which of course they're not going to be weak against that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
I think we can just null these out. No
Yeah.
special defenses and no hitting them where they're weakest. I think it's a nice middle ground. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Better.
Are any enemies or rivals interfering?
I hope not.
No.
Well,
No, none at all.
I mean,
None.
we're directly attacking.
That's up to you,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other elements you want to consider? Maybe a lower tier target gives you +1 die. Maybe a higher tier target gives you -1.
I don't think so.
I don't like Mike's
Definitely a
expression.
high. Okay, well, she's a handler. They're definitely a tier 4 organization. So
Yeah, that's pretty high tier.
yeah.
Should we push ourselves on our engagement?
I think
I
you're
don't
right.
think so.
I think so.
I think it's fair. I think it's fair since you guys are so close to Yasmina, having shipped out with her, to kind of count her as both a friend and a rival kind of thing. You know what I mean? In that
So at
you
least
guys,
a die.
yeah, I think 1 die is fair. Does that sound good to everybody?
Sure.
Seems right.
Better than 0,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And this time, Mike rolls the engagement roll.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
motherfucker! God damn it! I was really
Oh, that
hoping.
is insane.
I was really hoping if I did it, it wouldn't be good this time.
I was hoping for a 1, to be honest, but this
Oh
works.
my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
That's why you get
You had your
predicted.
finger on the trigger for that one. You were ready
Yeah, I
for
was-
it.
So ready for it. I was like, because I was thinking about just hitting it at 0, and I was like, oh, I'll be merciful. Damn it.
At least that way you didn't have to get the double 6-0 roll. You only got
Right.
the 1-6.
Let's see what it would have been.
Yeah, I was about to say, roll again just to see.
Oh, shucks, could have been a 1. Would have been nice. Oh well. So is everyone ready to go?
I think so.
Okay.
We need to declare load.
Oh right, yes, thank you.
Oh,
That's right.
all the load, please.
That's what she said.
And we
Go
get don't. We get a +2, don't we, with our crew
Yeah.
+2
Cool.
to weapons.
to weapons?
Weapons
specifically?
or supplies.
Sorry, oh.
For everything.
I guess that is
That's
everything.
yeah,
Wow,
everything.
God, that is so good. It was just
No.
I have-
Supplies is a legitimate supplies is actually a thing.
Oh, it's like
so-
sub.
Yeah. So if you look at the crew sheet, supplies is like an area of them. So there's documents
Okay.
here, implements, supplies, tools, and weapons.
I'm looking.
Your
It doesn't show
guess.
that way in R20.
Oh. Oh, I see
Okay, so
subterfuge
subterfuge
supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, I see it on Roll20 in the crew sheet.
Is it just
Oh, and the
subterfuge
crew.
supplies? That's it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
If
we're
you
looking at
if you
player
look under
sheets.
quality, yeah, on the crew sheet, there's an area for supplies.
There
And if
is. What
you-
does that mean?
Well, if you hit the little drop down menu, it says +1 quality for subterfuge supplies.
Oh,
so
so it does mean subterfuge.
Okay, and subterfuge supplies are like theatrical makeup kits, a selection of linked documents ready for the forger's hand, costume jewelry, a reversible cloak and distinctive hat, a forged badge of office.
It's honestly the
Sounds
best thing for
good.
Stanley.
Sounds
Yeah.
cool.
yeah, I
And-
was gonna say it's like just Stanley's thing.
Yeah.
Whereas Kat is just looking at the part where it says weapons. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can't see. Let's shoot. Birds.
Let's not
Oh.
shoot birds.
Which got ideas.
Oh no. Okay, so who wants to paint me the picture of where you guys how you guys end up here? So for our viewers, you can read kind of what Renton is in here, but basically it's like the nicer trash zone. So all of the really nice places are on the eastern islands. You're looking at Grinlock, Eastwell, and Low and High Serena. That's where all the really nice neighborhoods are. But as far as the crap neighborhoods go, Renton is the nicest of them. Because the Rent family has done crime there for so long and basically reinvested in their own neighborhood a whole lot, it's become the least slummy of the slums. It's still very working class, kind of Peaky Blinders-y London, I guess you would imagine. But it's not Birmingham.
Last time you described it as one of the more upscale parts of London. I assume you meant the upscale parts of bad London then, because there are very posh bits of London.
Right, yeah, sorry. I meant ye olde London, where it's trash and poor people everywhere.
Sounds sure.
Not the city of London. London.
Right.
Yeah. I've been to London, thank you. I'm cultured. I hate that city.
Oh.
It's a shit city. Sorry to all of our London fans, but can't stand people there. Yeah. So Ollie, since you're from London, why don't you give us?
I am, of course.
Yeah. Oh, listen to your accent.
Yeah. Okay. Carry on.
Give us some Cockney rhyming slang, please.
No.
So paint us the opening scene here. You're all in a controlled position. You've gotten to the place where you're ready to crime it up, but you haven't made your entry or anything yet. You're not in any trouble, though. You evaded, whatever authorities there were. What does it look like?
I always hate it when you ask me that. I don't know. So you're saying, are we at the person's house kind of thing, or are we at like a barracks bit?
Yeah, it kind of looks like this.
Right.
Yeah, everywhere around.
Oh, sure. I'll say it's
buildings.
Maybe larger. As we enter in, there's a larger street as we go down with lots of people walking around. So we sort of have to. Well, we don't necessarily have to, but there are a number of alleys connecting larger streets. So we sort of stick to the alley bits. I don't know. Don't make me do descriptions. I hate it.
You want to help him out there, Dora?
Sure. So, does anyone else watch SVU?
Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, I have watched SVU.
I've been in an SUV.
I've done that too, so...
Okay, then my comparison does not work.
That's okay. Maybe the viewers know it.
Well, I was just gonna say, probably the barracks kind of look like the SVU police station.
I can imagine a police station.
Yeah, we
Same.
and we were stipping. Tongue is not working. And we were sticking to back alleys.
Don't start this, Rosie.
I'm sorry, it resented itself.
Okay. So is it a a multi-person dwelling then? Not just one, not just it's not just her home.
Probably condo type, so there's the main building, and then there's condo type things where you an HOA type
That's
situation.
sort of
Yeah,
what I was thinking as well. Like
Yeah.
it's more of a structured series of subsidiary buildings as well as the big one.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Hers is on the 4th floor.
Okay.
Great.
According to my dice.
Nice.
Mouse will
That's
just go in and pick it up and bring it out.
Wow. This Robin has
Mouse
gotten
swole.
swole ass Robin here. Okay. What? Establish yourselves in the fiction. Vi, you want to start us?
So wait, just to make sure I understand as a player. As a player. So there's like this like housing district kind of area, not district, but like housing area that we're in. There's a 6 at least story building, and our old friend is in the 4th floor, and also their golem is with them in their dwelling.
You hope so.
Okay, but that's the information that we think is correct.
Correct.
Golems fit in. How do they? They'll fit in a room, right?
Yeah, they're like
Okay.
7 foot tall.
We can also make
I like that with that
by
background. You're just
flashing-
looking up into the sky.
The buildings look like this.
Yeah.
This is what the building. Trying to keep my hand in here. There we go.
That one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yay. Yeah, I am just looking into the sky. It's so cloudy and foggy.
Okay. Cool. So establishing position. We never actually. I don't think everyone did say. Maybe everyone did, and I just didn't. But I'm going my typical light load.
That's what I figured.
Let's see here. So I think Vi is gonna try to blend in on the ground. I don't think there's like this isn't a restricted area, is it? There's no reason to necessarily be in hiding right now.
No, but you guys look pretty shady. Remember Ollie's rolling heavy load. In the description of that in the Blades book is that you look like an operative on a mission. So
I'm only gonna establish myself. I don't
okay,
know
yeah,
where
yeah,
Ollie
yeah.
is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be on the ground.
Fuck a cat. No,
Yeah.
no.
Ooh, no,
So-
actually,
That sounds bad.
no, don't do that.
A cat is not fine too.
Wow, that
I'm
is
actually a hound.
Holy shit! Do we have a duster? That is an old reference. I don't
It is.
drop it.
Me either. I didn't like it.
So yeah, I don't know where Cat is, but I figure Vi will be at least somewhat like on some sort of ground lookout, and just kind of ready to go in.
Okay. Cool. Sounds like you're actively surveying the place.
Sounds reasonable.
Cool beans. You're in a controlled position.
All right. I will do my best, but I'm not great at this. In fact, I'm quite bad.
Oh no.
That's all right.
You got this.
Does anybody want to help?
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, what are the effects of helping again?
I can help.
Does it mean I can get stressed? Because I need to not get stressed.
Yes, you have to take 1 stress.
I will
Oh,
not
never
help
mind,
you.
I can't help.
Okay.
I can help. I'm decent at survey.
Do you want to swap? Do you guys want to swap those?
That
So
would-
that yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I
Okay.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like if he's with me there, I wouldn't be like, "No, watch out! I'll handle this part."
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah,
seem like
yeah.
mine.
Yeah. You go ahead and put on these sunglasses. I'll take over.
Yeah, go for it.
But you're assisting then?
Yes. Or,
Oh
well,
no.
yes.
I is assisting. Nolan is
Yeah.
doing. Okay, cool. Are you doing your foresight for this, or just taking a stress?
I'm just gonna foresight it.
Okay, sounds good. Hit me up. Dice on virtual table. Go.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I know.
When controlled.
Indeed.
The help out. The help out, is it a die or is it just like effect or position?
It is plus 1d.
Okay, cool. So standard effect.
Actually, go ahead and do great, because this is your guys' hunting grounds, and you've got a helper.
Cool. Great effect.
And we did have that engagement 6, so we're doing pretty good. We're in a good
Yeah,
position.
1 bonus.
Don't blame me.
I will anyway.
Ooh.
That's
Hey, that's good.
5.
Hey, hell yeah.
Okay. You hesitate. Withdraw and try a different approach, or else do it with a minor consequence. A minor complication occurs. You have reduced effect. You suffer lesser harm. You end up in a risky position, etc. I don't really know how you'd withdraw and try a different approach while standing lookout, but I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just tuck your head down.
No.
You would like do the video game roll, buy a few bushes, and then look from the other side. Sorry, go ahead, Dora.
Well, I mean, potentially we can realize that we've been being followed, and then like, oh, maybe looking from here is not the best place.
Okay, that sounds like a minor complication or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like a minor complication occurring here. Since Renton is more of an upscale neighborhood, it does have a bit more police presence, handler presence than perhaps you guys are used to, even at night. So I think the complication here is that if you guys don't act soon, those of you that have more than light load are at risk of getting questioned. So who's not on light? Show of hands.
I haven't discussed it yet, but I will be.
Okay, cool. So there's 3 of you that need to do something in order not to get noticed by a patrol.
Well, that's what I had in mind.
So there's a handler.
Silly coat.
Big old golem. Dum, 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 dum. 7 foot tall rock monster coming at you. Handler on the back of it. Looking at doing a lot of.
I got some ideas for that.
Hit me up.
All right, so Stanley is actually prepared for this.
Ooh.
Stanley has decided that since Renton is kind of they consider themselves a more wealthy area, that I will put on a play for them. I've put out some advertisements and sent out some invitations for everybody to be in attendance, especially handlers. In fact, I've specifically requested more police presence, so to speak, because last time there was a theatrical performance here in Renton. We were under attack by a gang. Let's say it's the Rock Flingers. No, it was the other one, wasn't it?
Faceless.
Yes. So I've asked for more people.
You guys were in holdout, I thought.
I don't know which one we're talking about at this point.
I think you're talking about the first mission.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Rock Singers, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Rock Flingers.
Yeah.
So anyway, I want as many handlers there at the theater as possible that night.
Oh,
The part about not getting noticed.
And I was going to go heavy load because I would be able to just hide all my things amongst the all the play stuff.
So okay. I would say this is risky. This is taking a chance, I would say. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing a flashback to you setting all of this up.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be.
I'm using my connections in the guild.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it takes at least. I think one stress is probably good.
That's
right?
fine.
Okay. So they'll help you out. Well, this sounds like sway, maybe?
I would call it a sway.
Okay.
I would call it a distraction too for the overall.
It is indeed a distraction.
Uh,
So
and then
risky standard?
also with this, one of the things I want to use is snake charmer as well. So as long as you perform before a crowd, it is unable to be dispersed, and one person you name in particular is too transfixed to leave there.
Mm.
So I would say it's Yasmina. It's too transfixed to leave
I don't think she's there.
if she shows up.
Yeah. I don't think she would show up to something that you're putting on. Good. We'll work on that.
We'll find out.
We'll keep that in mind for if it comes up. I don't think she'd be there in person. But it is happening kind of in her vicinity, right? In like kind of in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's in all the important people will be there.
Sure.
What kind of effect is that?
We'll go with standard.
All right. Ooh, let's go.
Wow. Okay, 6. You do it. Okay, so the police are drawn. The handlers are drawn to this area. Like you said, you are kind of making sure that you have the help of the rents, making sure that there's a larger handler presence here.
Yeah. And I would imagine like when Vi spoke with Lena, got some information about things that would encourage the Rins to want to go there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. You've got an opening, Kat and Crowley, to make your move before you're seen. They're still patrols, but they're clearly distracted by the fanfare that's going on.
Yeah. Well, that one other question was like, because we have a general area, we have a general idea. Like, could I do like a flashback to figure out where exactly this golem might be instead of just assuming it's in her apartment?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Yeah. So.
Are you gonna like follow her or something?
Yeah, probably like. Crowley would have studied like her movements and maybe looked around for like where's she going and where is that golem going.
Okay. Cool.
With the coat on.
The coat.
Which conceals the identity.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Sorry.
How much
go ahead.
stress is that flashback?
I don't think that requires any special circumstances.
Okay. Risky or risky? Probably.
Definitely risky.
Standard. We will push myself. That is a 6.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, guys. Okay, yeah. So the golems are indeed stored with their handlers. During your research, aka stalking, you see that they are never far. The golems are never far from their handlers, and in fact, the few times that you see like one of the smaller golems take off somewhere or kind of get away from their handlers, it seems almost to pain them.
Okay. Okay.
So they have to. It seems that they have to be somewhat close in order for them to operate.
Okay. Okay. Well, then, acting on that information, basically prowl through the shadows with my cloak up.
Are you going
head
into the
your
place?
direction. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I think you guys are already there. I don't think you need to prowl
Okay.
like to get there. I think you're already there. If you want to get in, that I think that's the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So do that.
Place is locked.
Come
Door
back
stuck.
Oh dear. Cool.
Excuse me.
Oh.
No.
Raffle tickets. You're selling raffle tickets. It's the Abaddon Scouts.
Yeah.
Who's doing something about the door, or are you guys do you guys have another way in?
I was gonna say something about going via the roof.
Okay. The roof's locked too.
Well then,
I am
Time
not
to-
good at finesse.
time to break that somehow.
Like are you thinking that there's like a skylight door?
I don't know. As in, like, I was not clarifying in case, but I was going to say that first position would have been scouting or whatever on the roofs. I don't know. Is there a door on the roof thing or nah? I mean, like, because it could have like a balcony, in which case you could get in through a balcony door. But
I'll say 1 is yes, 2 is no.
we've gone in through a door through the roof before, so 1 is yes, 2 is no. So no.
This one doesn't have a roof access. It's
Which
one of
I
these.
would know because Mouse would have flown up there and known that. So
Right.
I'm not on the roof. I'm on the ground. And
one.
I have no idea what you... Oh, right.
This one. Roof.
Great.
Your hands disappear.
It's this one. With the roof.
Okay.
So
Gently nuzzle the building you're talking about.
Cat's going to attempt to lockpick with burglary glare? Yes, glare.
Burglary glare the hell out of it.
Burglary.
Mouse is like, that's what noise robins make, by the way. They go,
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. They do this too.
yeah, with the hands.
Birds are often known for doing with their hands.
Yeah.
So would that be a tinker roll?
It sounds like a tinker roll.
Wonderful.
I do think that Mouse should get +1 forward this entire mission.
Why?
Because we are Robin.
All right, it's been great playing with you guys.
Oh,
I'll
I mean, we can do better. That was
Oh, fuck you. That was great. Oh, boy. I can't believe we haven't found that one yet. Oh, shit, yeah. Don't be jealous.
I'm not. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. I thought doesn't matter. I'm gonna attempt to do that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Kick that lock's ass.
6. I will.
Okay, you
That
do it.
is fantastic.
That's something.
666. Even your coin flip was maximum.
It's true. That's true. All right. So the door opens for you without a hitch. There doesn't seem to be anyone here in this opening area. But this is just the entry, right? So every building in Abaddon has like a little antechamber, right? So that people that are caught out if the miasma rolls in, can go in somewhere and wait. They're not supposed to be locked, but this one is. You listen on to the other door that's unlocked, and you don't hear anything.
Sure. So there's another door to go past. When you say I don't hear anything, can I check that I can't hear anything?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You gonna
with my super senses, birds. Super senses.
Study or survey?
Survey, I would guess.
Survey sounds right. Yeah, sure. Survey away.
A 4.
A 4. Okay. You are in a control position, actually, so you hesitate, withdraw, and try a different approach, or else do it with a minor consequence. I don't really know what withdrawing and trying a different approach would look like, so.
Yeah.
Dodge roll on the other side of the door.
I mean, what?
Dodge. He said, yeah, nothing. Keep going.
Yeah, I guess the minor consequence thing then.
Okay, you hear movement inside. It sounds like voices, but you can't tell if they're you can't tell where they are. Like if they're somewhere that can see the could see the door open or what. Also, you have to pee. You didn't go before the mission started. Rookie move.
Better take a break then. It's about that time.
Oh, it actually is.
I thought you were leading up to that.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't even paying attention to the time. I just thought it'd be a funny complication. Like, is it unprofessional to like use abilities?
Well, I signal to if anyone coming in with me to say, hey, we might need to deal with someone in a second.
I mean, Vi will go in.
Cool.
Yeah, slip in. Pull out my subterfuge supplies for a forged badge of office.
Aha!
Another way of doing it, yeah. For
Everyone
prank to
can
attack,
do
that
that.
makes more sense.
Yep, that does make a lot of sense. Okay. This sounds like a sway?
Yeah, probably. Is it like a group action sway?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That sounds like you're leading this then?
Sure.
Cool beans. Okay.
Position is
Controlled?
Controlled.
Mm-hmm.
And then effect is
great. Sure. Yeah.
Because we
Why
have
not?
the badges.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good to me. Okay. That's a 1 for you. Who else is going in?
That's a stress.
1 stress.
Okay, here we go. Controlled. I guess this part doesn't really matter. There's a 5.
I would say that
That's a
helped.
5.
Didn't realize I was muted.
You were putting on a show outside.
Does it count for me helping if I'd sent out invitations for people who probably would have been working there a long time, probably seniors in the workforce, people who probably know a little bit better. So the people who are left behind probably don't know quite as much about the actual badges, so would be more likely to believe them.
I think it's a little far-fetched.
Okay.
That's a little much. But I like the audacity. Kat, are you going in with this as well?
Kat is waiting to either say I'm with them or to attack, depending on how their thing goes.
So you're not going with them.
I'm not going with them. I'm gonna see how their sway works out before I make a move.
Gotcha. That works for me. So there is somebody on the other side of the door. and they ask for your badge. They don't know who you are, and you guys are gonna have to do something extra to deal with the people that are down here. We'll say there's 3 of them. There are no golems in the area. We'll say it's like just kind of like a gathering area. Like there's like a hearth with a fire going, and it looks like they've been playing cards. They all stand up. Well, we'll say one person stands up when you get in there because they're not like super scared of you guys or anything, or like super worried. I assume you guys are dressed like handlers.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Steve, you're there too?
Mm-hmm.
With supplies there? Okay, you'll need to tick off a box for subterfuge supplies as well. Because you'd need that for the coat or whatever you've got going on. And yeah, you guys will have to talk your way past them or deal with them in some way when we get back from our break. Sound good?
All right.
Fantastic.
Hooray! Before we restart, everyone will mute themselves except for our final person.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay.
And since you guys have leveled your crew, the rest of you will be able to try your thingy again
Today or next week?
next week.
Next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do it today, I don't give a fuck.
For clarification, what was that anti-miasma chamber thing you're talking about? Just for my note.
Oh, just like when you go into like a store and they've got like a door after the door.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
well, it's like one of
An
those
airlock.
things.
Cool.
Yeah, it's basically an airlock.
Yeah. Okay,
Cool beans.
Are we paused?
Not yet. We'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody. Oops. Sorry.
You can, right?
Hello.
Yeah.
We're back.
I am not watching, but hey.
That was the best cut we've ever had. Me just apologizing a bunch. I think I was muted the whole time for that. And then the 1 minute countdown flashed for like a second.
That's awesome.
We're ready for this.
Okay, cool.
Feeling it.
Welcome back to Shadows of Abaddon, my friends.
Muted it.
Yeah, everyone's about to be on mute except for me and the cool Dora. You guys ready to fuck off? Fuck off. Hi, Dora.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay.
You ready for this?
No, but
Okay. You want to get loosey-goosey? You can get loosey-goosey if you want. Helps. Okay, I'm going to start. You ready to start?
sure.
Cool beans. The nightmare has come again. You know the one. It's the one that comes so often, it's earned the definite article. The one that feels so real despite being born of nothing but your imagination. The one in which you suffocate to death. Your time is up. No, it's past up. You know with the certainty of the dreaming that you found your target too late. Your pursuers, they were right on your heels, but somehow you lost them along the way. You wedged a chair against the door to keep them out, and you don't hear anyone outside the room. That should make you feel better. It doesn't. You know it's all wrong. You take a deep breath to focus, and that's when you realize that you're not getting enough air. You're vaguely aware that you've had this nightmare before. You know how it ends. Panic rushes through you. You can't make sense of anything. Is the room spinning, or are you? You can't remember why you're here or what you're looking for. Still, something feels different this time. You need to get whatever you're here for and get out. Make a fortune roll equal to your crew tier plus your number of traumas. So you get to roll 1 die. Don't roll it in anywhere that they can see. So just like Google roll it or something and tell me what it is. I will trust you.
Oh, okay. 5.
Ooh, 5. Okay. You want to be logical about this. You want to take your time, but there's a part of your brain that's gibbering madly about the falling oxygen levels, and it's getting louder. You have to remain calm. The others are counting on you. Wait, the others? That's right, you're part of a team. Your breath comes too quick as you walk a fast circuit of the room, taking stock of what you need to grab. The room is some kind of library cum laboratory. Lining the walls are bookshelves crammed with all manner of books, tomes, collected papers, and scattered notes. Strange machines, the functions of which you don't have time to ponder, are squeezed in between the bookshelves except for one area of wall. Your vision begins to blur, but you're able to make out a general theme as you scan the books and documents. Miasma, golemlore, the church. There must be a connection, but you're growing lightheaded. Later. You can parse it out later. You should have left already. You push the barricade chair out of the way. The door handle won't turn. The door won't budge. You vainly slam into it with your shoulder until you can hardly stand anymore. You half lean, half fall against the single bare patch of wall. It's cold to the touch, hard, but not like stone. More like the wall itself seems to vanish. Glass. It's some kind of glass. Your vision is fading. You barely register the light in the small room behind the glass or the figure pressed with a hand pressed up against it. The fingertips seem to be covered in blood. Trapped. You understand now. They knew all along. You never stood a chance. The floor rushes up to meet you. You're shocked awake, gasping for air that won't come. You relax as the nightmare fades and your lungs finally fill. It's just a dream. You were never in any real danger. You breathe long, deep breaths, simply thankful for oxygen. You hope the aches in your lungs and shoulder will pass soon.
Okay.
That's pretty much what everyone else has said.
Okay.
Yeah. That makes you feel good, right?
Yeah.
Good. I hope so. Okay. Your nightmare will advance again once your crew advances in tier or you suffer trauma. At least until then, you resolve to keep the nightmares to yourself. Why can't you bring yourself to talk about them to another member of the crew, what's forcing you to stay silent?
God. Oh. It's similar to what led to the falling out with Yasmina.
Mm.
And Al is embarrassed about it.
Okay.
And also Templeton.
Yeah. Having a ghost pal will make you feel weird.
Yeah. Having a ghost pal will make you feel weird, especially if the ghost pal may have died in the same manner or a similar manner.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. Any questions or anything I can answer?
No, I might need to process it.
Yeah, no, that's good. You should need to process it. Well, I've copied and pasted it into a thing for you. You should now see a thing under the secrets folder that says your name. There's also the if you would roll a 1 to 3, you would see kind of what the dream was before it's progressed. So we've kind of seen the second iteration of this. There was a more vague part, a more vague dream that you were having before. So this isn't the first time you've had this dream at all, but it is the first time that it's changed and become more clear.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
Ready to bring everybody else in?
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, everybody, come back into the game now. Back into the game now, girl. Yay.
Is thumbs up come
Usually
back?
we wave hands, so I wasn't
Okay.
sure if you were just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is me trying to get everybody's attention, but I can't, like, if I do this, then I just get my arms. Rosie. What is he? Is he taking just a really hard dab?
Yeah.
Going ham.
Dude, that was like the longest dab I've seen in a long time.
You're muted.
You're muted.
I could tell, but that was your typical, wait, what?
Sorry, what?
You're good.
I saw the dab pin, then it was like,
Mm.
oh, I should do this off camera.
I did not realize we were back yet.
No one knows. No one knows. Let's go. That's awesome. Okay. Well, everyone had a good time.
Yay.
Yeah.
Just the best time, bunnies and unicorns and kittens.
It's like a fucking
Stroking of hands.
Lisa Frank place out here, just rainbows and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we last left off just a second ago, you guys had some people to deal with. A couple handlers spending their off time, giving you a perfunctory kind of like, what the fuck? What do you do?
And the good news is we just had so much time to think.
Sure, you did.
So Vi has a fine cover identity, which this seems like a great time to use that.
Yeah.
Being a spider, so they will probably use that to be a trying to think of who makes sense, and I would happily take suggestions for who makes sense to be
Marthe.
coming through.
Yeah, you're the master shaper himself. Just
Yeah.
hello, everybody. It is I.
I was thinking maybe more generic, like I don't know. So we're trying to.
You could be a police officer person, or you could be someone related to the war. Although I don't know if they defected. Did they defect, or did they just leave us? Because if they defected, then us saying, "Hey, we're here from the war," then that wouldn't have been a good thing. Yeah.
Straight up defected.
Yeah, so maybe not. Well, yeah.
Well, maybe I don't know. How about just like someone that's like I don't know, like due to all the craziness from the play that's going on, they just sent me here to do some extra rounds because there's light staffing everywhere.
Okay, yeah, sure. Sounds like it's way to me.
Yeah.
I will
Uh,
look like I belong.
Yes, and I have a badge. Like you're
Yeah, and
doing
not
the badge
Todd.
version of clipboarding.
But I can still look like I belong.
Indeed, you can.
So for my fine cover identity, what kind of benefit is that going to give me on this sway roll?
I think that will make it. That's fine cover identity. Great effect, I guess.
Okay,
Think that makes sense.
sounds good to me. Controlled great
Yeah,
or
risky.
risky great.
Probably.
Okay,
I think this is probably risky. Yeah.
that makes sense. I'm gonna leave it as controlled because I don't feel like going through things, but we'll know.
No
We'll know as
worries.
people. What did we do? 4. Oof.
Okay, that's not
All
bad.
right, I'll take it.
Could certainly be worse.
Risky great. Yeah.
Okay, you do it, but there's a consequence. You suffer harm, a complication occurs, you have reduced effect, you end up in a desperate position. Let's see. Yeah, so that makes sense. They buy it, and kind of start conducting you two around. It's laid out just like any other handler place, they say. We'll say that this person is a little shorter than you, Vi. They have like blonde hair that they spend too much time on, and you can smell whiskey in the air. They've been drinking, a lot of them. They point out that the place is, just like every other handler hideout in the place, and you can, if you got things, you can put them in the the locker under your like there's like a chest at the foot of the beds and whatnot. But then they look at you and say, where are your golems?
They requisitioned them to use them down for the play. Apparently, whoever's putting it made a big fuss about not enough security at their last one. So they wanted to double up, and they just took mine as part of it. They figured that round here is probably going to be quiet anyway.
Cool beans.
Well played.
Indeed, it is. Except for the fact that all of them quickly look at each other with a wait, with a what the fuck does that mean? Look, and the other two stand up and they start to fan out in that circling the wagons kind of way, and you get the feeling that you've said something very, very wrong.
Yep.
Crowley or Cat, what do you do?
Not so well played. I was sort of waiting for something to kick off, whether they would either let us pass or we'd have to fight, so that I could either just jump in and say, yeah, I'm with them, or attack.
Yeah.
Does it look like it's about to kick off, or are they just concerned amongst themselves?
They don't look like they're about to like draw on them or anything. But there's definitely something is amiss here. Like if they were cats, they'd all have their fur would be like they wouldn't be hissing, but they'd be like something like I am alarmed, kind of like if they were cats, Vi just turned on the vacuum.
I have a silly idea.
Sounds right.
Okay, so what Cat wants to do is burst in and tell them that their response time is too slow for this inspection. And they should have caught people out sooner. don't know whether to wait an extra second for that.
Okay, so you're basically kind of coming to pretend that you're a
Coming to pretend that the lot of us are here to check security, and these people were terrible at identifying non-handlers quickly.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah. I think this is a pretty desperate position.
That's fair.
They're scrutinizing pretty hard. But I think this is still good enough to have great effect if it does work.
Cool.
Hit me up.
Is this consort? I think. Wait,
Uh,
I forget what the definition of consort is. I don't know if it's consort or
Consort is
soaring.
like consort with your connections from your heritage, background, friends, or rivals.
Not that then. So sway.
Yeah, sway is probably more. Deception, disguise, bluff.
Okay, so
you need to mark at least one thing for subterfuge supplies kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Just making sure that you remember.
Yeah. Desperate. Great. Submit. Oh, look at that! I've got a 2.
Yeah.
How's it go?
So fine. Oh wait, no, sorry. Actually, it's the worst outcome. You suffer severe harm. A serious complication occurs. You lose this opportunity for action. So you come in with this story, and it stops everything, right? So now there's 3 of you and 3 of them. The situation is very confusing, and everyone's shoulders are like the most stressed you can be. Yeah, it's got the feel of like the OK Corral, except that no one knows if anyone has guns. However, until your former friend Yasmina starts to come down the stairs, and there's this moment where Crowley and she just lock eyes, and one of the guys looks at Yasmina and then looks back at Crowley and sees just like the looks of horror that are there, and the blonde-haired guy just says like, "Shit, 2 arms!" and goes to like flip the table for cover. Roll initiative. Don't really roll initiative. That's a joke. I knew it was coming. Yeah. 19. +5.
Wow.
Where are you getting +5 from?
Very, very fast on feet. It's okay. Ah, Rossi got a natty.
Nice. Well, those are really good initiative rolls. It's been a while since I've seen initiative rolls that good. Well, you know what? Speaking of excuse me. Speaking of Stanley, what are you doing right now?
Well, the idea was that I would have distracted everybody in town, making it so that there would be very minimal, obstacles on the way for them to steal the actual golem. I was hoping to entertain everyone, even get some of the audience involved. But now it sounds less like that's needed and more like y'all need help where you're at now.
Yeah, I think you guys are probably good with with the everybody else kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably time for you to rejoin with the friends.
So what I will do is I will do some meet and greets with some of the guests. and hopefully find someone who has keys or documents to get me into where everybody's at right now, so I can like meet up with them at the same place.
So sorry, how are you doing that?
Just by like meeting and greeting some of the other like whoever would be of any whoever would have clout in Renton, who would be coming to this event.
So you're looking for keys to the place that they're at?
Yeah, keys, whether they be actual like brass keys you put in a lock, or whether they be just like who you have to know, or just some sort of usable plot tool to get me to where everybody's at right now.
I mean, you can just go.
I just go then.
Okay. Are you trying to be sneaky about it, or are you just like hurrying?
I've actually here's what I like. I would like to use my let's see, fine disguise kit in my fine cover identity to go ahead and put me in that room that y'all just busted into. So I've been hanging out with the people in this room, just like chumming it up. We've been playing card games. Just been doing all sorts of stuff.
I think that's a little far-fetched.
Okay.
That's a lot far-fetched. We just got in there and you're like somehow already in there.
Yeah, we already established in the fiction that like who the people are and what are there. We could have it.
Very fine disguise.
Doesn't let you pass your walls.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Twists himself.
Yeah, Pepsi twist. That is an old reference. The TikTok crowd isn't gonna get that one.
Oh, and I
no
can
clue.
use my fine loaded dice as well, or fine trick cards to be making money off them.
We could have it to where you've like gotten lost in the crowd to where you could see Cat, because Cat was kind of like hanging back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Cat could give you the shit's gone badly signal.
Yeah.
You know, so that you.
Is that what that looks like? That signal?
I don't see why not. It works for me, and that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, Cat, what's the fuck shit cock signal?
It would probably just be Mouse doing a certain tune with her his whistling.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
And I can't whistle, so I can't replicate that. Yes, and it gets its wings out like that to mimic as if it's holding a flute.
And then the Dragon Zord comes in. Oh, Power Rangers. Okay, so you arrive on the scene to see that mess that we just described. Are you going in through the door, or are you like window shopping this motherfucker?
I like the idea of window shopping, and when I realize, like, oh shit, they're in trouble, and then going through the door.
Okay, so you are going in through the door.
Fine cover identity.
You're still trying to. Did you come in as Joshua? Like,
no, yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, I don't think these guys are rock flingers, so I don't know if I would come in as Joshua. If they're rock flingers, then yeah, that would make sense.
They're not. They're handlers, and
they're handlers.
He's with the.
So I'm going to come in with this fine like handler outfit, and we discussed this whole inspection bit earlier. So I'm going to come in and just double down on what.
Bear in mind that Yasmina knows us.
Yeah.
So clothing isn't going to combat the fact that they know that.
Wait, is Yasmina in the room right now?
Yeah, they just keep up, Rosa. Yes, they just came down, locked eyes with Crowley.
She came down the stairway and was like, "Oh fuck," and everyone was like, "Oh fuck," and now it's like they're drawing weapons. That was a big dab, wasn't it?
Let's say that let's commit to the bit.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I mean, if you get a 6,
I'm gonna say desperate, no effect for base. But you've tried this before and it's gone out horribly. So if that's really what you want to do, go ahead.
Yeah, sway it. And you said desperate.
Yeah. So baseline, no effect.
So can I push that to get limited?
Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh.
Can I get the devil's bargain instead?
What do you offer me?
Blood.
What? What do you have an idea for a fun consequence that'll come back to bite you in the ass if I give you another die?
You could just let him take another action. Feels like that might also come back to like the way these are going.
I think I'm trying to push myself to get some limited effect.
Yeah, you can push yourself to get limited. Let's see.
I would say this is misdirection.
It is misdirection.
100%.
Yeah, I'll give you a devil's bargain. You let me kill someone, and I'll do it. Not one of you guys.
That would be wild.
Yeah. Let me
You had me.
harm one. Let me do some serious harm to someone that your friends are close to, and I'll allow it.
You had me at the very beginning.
Okay, sounds good. You get an extra die.
Think closely.
Oh no.
All right, so
Hello, Kitty.
limited.
Oh no.
I'm not inviting any more friends on this mission. Oh god.
How do you have so many dice?
Well, misdirection gives me +1. You gave me a +1. I had 3 on sway.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. I mean, that was almost really, really bad. Okay, you do it, but there's a consequence. You suffer severe harm. A serious complication occurs. You have reduced effect. Okay. So this is what the audience sees as you're like rushing away to go help your friends. Your buddy Duran was there, right? Like helping you out with this thing.
Yeah.
The audience sees that there are handlers coming up for you, like coming toward you after you get off the stage. But you, unbeknownst to you, end up dodging them. And Durhan is not so lucky. They surround him with their big 7-foot-tall golems and arrest him. And you can tell, like the audience can see that it's going to go very poorly because even when he's already, apprehended and like pretty much unable to escape, the lead handler that's in charge decks him across the face. And we see like some blood splatter on the ground. He's going to. You were going to get arrested, and they were going to, interrogate you. Now he's going to get interrogated in your place.
Sucks.
Yikes.
Sure. Big yikes.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, big.
I feel like he's a poet laureate. We haven't told him anything about what we're doing. They can't really get any real information out of him.
Yeah, but you've just turned a friend into an ally. No, other way around. Enemy.
Into an ally. Wow. Put that on.
Yeah. He's like, I'll never stop.
Yeah, he wouldn't know anything, to be honest, so that's fine.
Oh no, he definitely knows some shit.
No.
Oh boy, howdy. Remember that whole the first time the first session you were doing where you and your buddies all got you and all those guys got drunk and like went across the canal and then ended up on a big rickshaw thing with a guy you were kidnapping and a bunch of stolen shit.
I wouldn't put it past people that I know for that to happen. No.
Okay. He at least knows that.
We all dabble in light kidnapping.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's in the dark.
we've treated him pretty good now. It's more just napping.
Yeah. Everyone likes nap time.
Yeah.
Who
Okay.
did we just say got arrested?
Duran Hask.
Duran.
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 Yeah, the band Duran. Man, why does my Twitch keep fucking breaking?
I think Twitch is struggling right now.
Okay, you think so? I'm glad because it's not just me then. Cool beans. So one of the guys is really fucking twitchy. And as soon as you walk in, he's like pulling out his pistol, and as soon as you like round that corner and start to like do your thing, he's already shot at you. It's not a very good shot, so you're only gonna take level 1 harm, like grazed. But you can resist it however you want if you so choose.
Oh, just take the level 1 grazed.
Okay, you are grazed. There we go. Cool beans. All right. A new challenger has entered the scene. Vi, Crowley, Cat. Really, Vi and Crowley mostly. What do you?
Crowley beat me on the initiative roll.
Oh, that's true. Crowley would do too. Good shit.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay, what is the situation again now?
Bang bang. Murder business.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bang bang murder business.
Mm-hmm. It's people are reaching for weapons.
Is there anything for me to duck behind?
Yeah, sure. What do you duck behind?
Did you say we're like in a bedroom or whatever? Or are we still in the common room?
Common.
Perhaps you could duck behind your gun or even a second gun.
What?
Duck behind the couch.
Okay, yeah, sure. There's like a ooh, can it be a chaise?
Yeah,
Oh,
duck behind the chaise.
Love a chaise.
What's a chaise?
It's a fainting couch kind of thing. Like a lounge. It's one of those couches that you go on.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I googled. That makes sense.
Just go to Twitch as I wish.
But yeah, duck behind the chaise lounge and prepare my trusty pistol.
Okay, sounds good. Are you about to pop off with some shooty?
We're going to hold on to shooty for right now.
Okay, so you're just ducking.
Ducking.
Okay, that's just ducky. Okay, that sounds fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
Vi.
Well, they're shooting, so I think it's popped off. So Vi's gonna pop off as well.
Okay, sounds good.
I think Vi will bring out a blade and just go at one of them that's close to them.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Upstairs you hear like a. I'm assuming that comes through.
At least we don't
Yeah.
have to bring it downstairs now.
Yeah. So you guys can assume there's reinforcements on the way.
Yeah, and I imagine as Vi runs to engage, you're like, God damn it, Yasmina. Like, you pick worst timing. Always. Constantly.
Oh, well, she's deaf, so she can't hear you, but she probably gets the point.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
make it very clear with the mouthing.
Mm, like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. This sounds like a skirmish?
Yep.
Okay, desperate.
Alright, I'm going to Aether Vial this. I've marked it.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright. So, desperate. Standard?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Cool. Let's go. 5, I'll take it.
Sweet. Okay, and everyone's been marking experience for their desperate actions, right? Cool.
Yeah.
In whatever they're desperating. You do it, but there's a consequence. You suffer severe harm. A serious complication occurs. You have a reduced effect. Okay. Let's start us a clock for gourds.
I don't like that.
Why?
Any sort of timer on guards getting here.
No, these are the guards that you're
Fighting.
fighting. Yeah.
It's
So
a clock for us
clock
to
to-
handle the current guards.
Right. I think
Yeah.
meant for more to get here.
Oh no. That's definitely happening.
Which, do we have that clock? Is it created?
I just made it. So it's gonna be right here on the thingy.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yay, pretty clocks.
Battle the handlers. There we go. You got a 5?
The handlers. Yeah.
Oh, damn it, that's better. Okay, so that's 2 ticks. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Cat. You haven't done anything in a minute. What's going on with you?
Have bullets already gone off then? Is all
Yes.
One
cool.
bullet. And our good friend Vi, your captain, has just gotten into knifey stabby with a person.
I was going to hold off, but since bullets are being fired, might as well do that too.
Sounds good.
So, fine pair of pistols to blam blam people close to
Thank
me.
you, man.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and I will do that with a wreck or a hunt, either way.
You tell me.
Wreck, because blam things.
Okay, so you're going more for like chaos than
Destroy.
Okay. Good.
Risky standard? Question mark.
It's definitely desperate still.
No, that's fine. I'll take the experience stuff.
Cool beans.
Desperate standards. 6.
Nice.
Yay, life.
Okay.
Gonna wreck him.
So that will add 3 to our clock here. So the guard that the handler that has shot Stanley, Jesus Christ, I'm having trouble with thinking. Goes down in a spray of blood as you shoot him right in the neck and put a bullet into the leg of one of the other handlers. When you do that, yeah, like there's like an oh shit look on the faces of the surviving handlers, including Yasmina. And from up there, the like stomping gets wild and crazy kids. Next to Stanley, drops a very like a person-sized we'll say like halfling size golem, like 3 to 4 feet kind of things. It's wiry, more than it is like big, and it's instead of hands, it has like two like metal blades, and it's ready to do some cutting.
Okay.
Yeah. This is one of the assassin golems.
Yeah.
Assassin.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Meanwhile, you guys all play Pokemon, right? You know what an Onyx looks like? Yeah, imagine like a small, thin version of an Onyx starts to snake out of Yasmina's like pant leg. You see her
interesting location choice.
You see her like controlling it like this
right now.
What? Okay, so stop being weird. We'll say that you guys see her like her coat rippling. So this thing has been like curled around her body, like she keeps it on her person. And it starts snaking out of her clothes. You need to stop doing weed, dude. You gotta stop weeding.
I was not the only person. Ollie gave a reaction. Dora gave a reaction.
Yeah, but that was mainly because I knew what you were about to.
Yeah. And she's clearly controlling this thing. So apparently her golem is some sort of thing that you guys have never even heard of.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's coming down there. Meanwhile, Stanley, you're about to get grade A cut. What do you do?
Not get grade A cut.
Ah, okay. How do you do that?
By just being very polite and
kill him with kindness.
yeah, like wow, that's an impressive entrance you made. Next one, you know. You know what? Fuck it. I stole a smoke grenade from Kat earlier. I thought,
Screw
hey,
you.
it'd be cool during the play, but
Screw you. Taking my reveal of what I made away.
Yes. You not only did you steal a smoke bomb, you also stole a thunder.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
You sound sorry.
I mean, I can't go back now. I thought it was established.
We'll fix it in post.
He thought he was a snake bomb, not a smoke bomb. He's gonna throw a snake.
What?
I just have a box of snakes that I'm going to release after the smoke goes off.
Oh, that's good shit. Okay, you're going. Is that okay, Kat? I don't want to.
It's okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to have it be like, oh, you gave Stanley something when you wouldn't have.
I mean, if Stanley had asked, Kat probably would have. The stealing. I mean, sure. We'll just say that it affects Kat's feelings towards Stanley.
Take one stress, Kat, for feeling bad about your friends. No, just kidding. Okay, Kat, mark your smoke bombs there. So Kat invented smoke bombs.
Tell us all about it, Kat.
No. You tell us all about
it. I can't. I don't know how it's affected. How they work.
They sting the eyes and make breathing difficult. I will remind you, this is essentially a robot that does not breathe or have eyes. But you're also getting shot at, so
it is obscuring the vision.
Yeah, I mean,
You
that's
created
how
a smoke screen.
there's obscure vision.
Yeah.
Like handlers are controlling, right? Like handlers.
Yeah.
Lives.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
The handlers have vision.
Well, most of them. You gonna pop a smoke bomb?
With Ollie's permission, I will.
Okay. Well, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity. Just kidding. Okay. Are you gonna try to like use that to get away? Like,
Yeah,
Get away from the thing. Okay.
To
this sounds like a
it's basically
prowl
a
to me.
distraction.
Yeah. So this sounds like a prowl to me. Prowl about unseen, traverse obstacles, etc., etc. Right?
I would argue for wreck, create distractions and chaos. And stinging eyes, no
You know
sight.
what? I hope you roll a 1 that doesn't go off.
We do. I actually just stole the potato.
That way.
He's stolen,
Yeah.
but he's never seen it used. He has no idea how it works. He just throws it down, but doesn't pull the pin or anything like that.
Yeah, he just says. And the robot's just looking at him, and he's looking at the robot, and the robot's looking at him, and he's looking at the robot. Awkward. Yeah, he just says pocket sand. That's hilarious. With you trying to get away, I feel like it's more prowl.
Well, it's get away / like get away from being shot at directly, right? If I can obscure.
Well, you're trying to get away from the stabby golem in front of you, right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that thing's right there. I feel like this is more of a prowl.
I think because prowl also covers like traverse obstacles, and it has like running, jumping, tumbling. Like I think it's like a scattering.
Yeah,
all right,
run
it's
away.
desperate. Is this desperate?
Like if you're not trying to get away from the thing in front of you, I think wreck is fine. But because there's like a movement in it, I think it's prowl. It is desperate. But if you want to not move with it, I think wreck is fine. Wow. Wow.
Bye.
I have my action roll thing in front of the thing, so I was like, oh, he must have rolled ones. Nope.
Holy shit.
Explain to me what happens, you motherfucker.
It's the most upset I've ever been about a crit.
Right?
All the golems were so impressed they just ran with us.
They all stand up in applause.
the robot's standing there, and then like a couple pebbles drop out.
Just slow clap. One of them starts, like a couple other join in. It's like all of a sudden everybody's standing up.
So how does Cat's smoke bomb save your ass from certain death?
Oh, because now I can just like disappear into the fog.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So can I?
Okay. Do you take cover behind something?
Yeah, the smog.
Well, I mean something physical, like as well.
For like the bullets that might come after the smog.
Like, are you like hiding behind like some boxes or something? Or are you just like are you still in the alley?
I'm going to actually where I best remember Yasmina being going towards her.
Oh, okay. So you're actually going into the building then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. So you feel the wind of the assassin golem's blades as you're like ducking away from it. It's like clearly trying to go for your throat, like reaching up. And like you feel it like right next to your face. And you come out of the smoke bomb cloud, which is very effective in this small kind of entry area, and are confronted like because you like barrel right past the two remaining handlers that aren't Yasmina, and come face to face with her and her snake golem. Its eyes glow red, and it doesn't have like a mouth or anything, but you still feel it like leering at you. Crowley, it's been a little bit since we heard from you. You've been taking cover. What's going on?
Okay, so like when Han is pinned down and still like takes pot shots, like up and up.
Yeah.
Going to do that at Yasmina.
Okay.
With my trusty pistol.
Cool beans. I think too. I think too. When you guys killed one of the, when you killed the one handler, one of them went, "You fools! What have you done?" Before the started. All right.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that desperate?
I think for you this is risky because you've got cover and shit.
Okay.
Like you got cover, now there's smoke happening and shit. I think you've established in the fiction that you're in a safer place than the others.
Okay. Yep. Oh, that's a 6.
Oh my god.
How does this happen?
We're about to fuck up so bad so soon. I just feel it.
This is absurd.
It is handily absurd. Okay. So you're going for Yasmina, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So a couple of the bullets strike her in her like in her chest area, and some of the fabric falls away, and you see that she's had some armor on, but she still staggers back, and the snake golem hisses does like a snake hiss kind of look kind of thing, and a couple of the bullets actually strike the golem itself. She's obviously still pretty winded from the bullets, but she twitches her fingers expertly, and the snake wraps itself around her arm and begins to pull her up the staircase in a way.
Cool.
Dope.
Right? Okay.
Before she goes, can I do a
Yeah.
quick I'm sorry?
Yeah,
Sign?
sure. Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Who haven't we heard from in a minute? Vi or Kat?
Either or.
Kat didn't Vi. Kat, you got any ideas?
Who's left then?
There are two handlers, one of which is wounded, the other which is still kind of out in the open. Didn't really take cover like they should have.
I'm also kind of intrigued to get that snake golem. I'm going to try to shoot the snake golem to stop it from escaping with Yasmina.
Okay. Just with bullets?
See, I want to say possibly ether plasmic ammunition because I don't know if they're special. In that,
What's special?
if golems are, do we strictly know if golems are magical?
I
Are
think we
the-
learned from the last. I think we learned from our first mission that it did take the plasmic bullets to stop.
That was
Golems.
the mask. That was golem technology. Yeah, of course.
Are you asking me if the
I
walking
know. I'm just saying.
rock monsters are magical?
I mean, we're carbon monsters to them. You know, it's all just matter. So I'm gonna shoot the golem, snaky golem, with ether plasmic.
From my point of view, the meat men are the monsters.
I dig it.
Hashtag carbon monsters.
Carbon monsters. Carbon footprint.
Tune into our season 1 of Scum and Villainy, in which you will hear robots call people carbon monsters.
Did you guys used to play Pokemon when you were younger?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, you're using some electroplasmic ammunition on this thing?
Ether plasmic, yes.
Ether plasmic, that's what I said.
Is it desperate still?
Do you have any cover?
The smoke?
Okay, then no.
Okay. And effect.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a 4.
Okay, what are you shooting with?
My oh, that's a good question. We'll go. I mean, we'll go with fine long rifle. I mean, I was holding the pistol, so I could have just put ether plasmic ammunition in the pistol theoretically. Does it make a difference?
No,
You could.
I don't think so.
You could do it with either of them.
I'll do
Yeah.
it with my pistols then, because I'm already holding them. Doesn't make
Do
sense to swap.
Okay. Sweet. So that has great effect, which completes the 6 clock that I didn't make to stop to stop Yasmina. So you fire off your pistols at the snake thing, and instantly its red eyes go dark, and it like falls apart, like the rocks that kind of like made like the sections of rock that made it up instantly fall apart, as if the thread that they were connected to like was suddenly loosened or something like that, you know. Like if you had like a string of pearls or something, and suddenly the string they were strung on went slack. That's what it's like. They don't just like become just like a pile of rocks, but they like spread out, and the thing seems to be deactivated. But more than that, when you hit the you've only struck the golem, but Yasmina herself lets out this like horrible animalistic scream, and starts to shake and writhe on the stairs, as if she's like having a like an epileptic seizure or something like that. Yeah. And she like rolls down the stairs like as she's doing that. Yeah. And breaks her neck now.
Jesus.
But she's having this horrible screaming fit. And her golem seems to be quite deactivated at the moment.
Okay.
Okay. Vi,
Figure that
What
out
do
after
you-
break.
oh yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you.
Okay. We will
Yay!
take a break.
We will take a break.
Be right back, everyone.
Be right back, everyone.
I've
Yeah.
And we're
exactly.
back.
Welcome
Hey
back.
everyone, how are
Shadows
you?
of
Welcome back to Shadows of Abaddon, where
Shadows-
today we'll be playing Blades in the Dark, actual play RPG by someone who I don't know. Who made
Harper.
Blades?
John
That one.
Harper.
John Harper. You heard it here first, folks.
The very first time you've ever heard it.
Nope.
Anything else?
Is there anything
That'll
else
be
that,
all. Over
perhaps
to you, Mike.
might do?
Over to Mike across the pond.
Yeah. This is where I catch the ball. And then I get a red card for handball.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop. Okay, so we're gonna do Kat's interim story thing because Kat's had the worst rolls out of everybody. So 3 of us are gonna disappear, and we're gonna 1v1 with Ollie.
Yay.
Okay, everyone else is dead. Okay. So you'll remember the nightmare has come again. You know the one. It's the one that comes so often it's earned the definite article. The one that feels so real despite being born of nothing but your imagination. The one in which you lose your eyes. That horrible scene doesn't depict the way in which you actually lost your eyes. No, the dream is so much worse than reality, and that only makes it more terrifying. You shiver and gasp in your sleep as the horror begins anew. You lay strapped to a cold slab table. Arms, legs, body, neck, head. Nothing can move. You're forced to stare up at the strange device that, in just a few moments, will permanently blind you. Atop the machine sits a glass tank containing a dark, viscous fluid. 2 long, narrow tubes of glass run down from the tank, stopping just above your eyes. A distorted voice questions you, threatens you, but you can't make sense of the words. You know that soon the voice's owner will grow frustrated with your lack of acceptable response. They will throw the switch on the device. The evil liquid will crawl down the tubes, and your world will go dark forever. Hopeless though it is, your senses strain for something, anything that you might use to keep the hand from flipping the switch. Make a fortune roll equal to your tier plus your number of traumas.
Okay.
And all of your rolls will be basically up by 1. You can't roll 1 through 3 again because you've already done that. And it shall
Okay.
advance.
Fortune rolls are made somewhere. Roll fortune.
Don't do that. Don't do it where they can see.
Yeah,
do it in a secret place, and then just tell
where's
me.
the secret place?
I don't know.
Oh.
Just Google it or something, or roll a dice, an
Cool.
actual d6. You want me to roll for you? What are you doing?
Oh no, I was finding a dice roll. So it's a 1d6. I rolled a 6. Yay.
Oh, nice. Okay. You push your senses to their limits, focusing on your training and experience as an army scout, ready to soak up any details you can. Anything to distract you from the inevitable. You tamp down the fear of what comes, the helplessness of your situation, and the anger at allowing yourself to be betrayed and captured like this. You're here now. Make the most of it. Learn what you can. If you live, if somehow you escape, then you can tell the others what you've learned. The voice resolves into voices, plural. Rather than your native Holbenite, they're speaking Operaki. You know this with the certainty of the dreaming, even though you cannot make out the words. The pitches of every voice jump from high to low, but you can tell there's only one woman among the group. From the corner of your eye, you catch glimpses of large tomes with long names, measuring equipment, and white coats stained with red. You're in some sort of laboratory, not the prison you had assumed you were in before tonight. Men without coats stand by the doors, guards. What kind of lab requires guards? The voices become agitated. The group is arguing amongst themselves. A second hand, one with painted fingernails, reaches to remove the man's hand from the switch, but he moves too quickly. The dark fluid, that thing that should not be, creeps down the tubes. You close your eyes and scream. Then, from somewhere near, an incongruous and sweet sound fills your ears. Birdsong, the call of a robin. You awaken damp with sweat. You wipe your eyes. As always, your eyes may be gone, but your tear ducts still work. From your since you see through Mouse's eyes, you see yourself.
Mhm.
So Mouse is like on your chest, like staring at you and like pecking at you, trying to wake you up.
Yeah. Like that bit in that Catwoman film that everyone loves. It's a reference someone will
believe you.
understand.
And Cat says to you, and you understand it, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Okay.
You have, for the audience, Ollie has the black speech, which allows Cat to talk with animals.
Yes, that is something I now have.
Yep. Do you say anything to Mouse?
Okay, sure. I was letting you narrate.
I'm done.
Uh, am I like conscious of what reality is and stuff?
Yes.
As in,
you
am I
realize-
living this thinking
realize
this is
that a
real?
game.
Am I thinking that this situation that I'm in is real, or am I aware that I'm dreaming? Whatever.
No. You're aware that it was a dream. You're awake now. You're aware that you had a dream.
Okay. Right.
People's really
So I
awake.
wake up and hear that. Right.
Correct.
And the bird was telling you to wake up. Okay.
Yeah, the bird is on your chest in real life, like telling you to wake up.
I'm gonna ask the bird. First of all, I'm just going to say this is the first time that I've heard the bird speak because this was a level up thing.
Yes.
So I'll say, I mean, there'd probably be some discussion of you can talk, whatever, but then, like, what was that?
I think Mouse intimates to you, in however you guys communicate, whether it's like real speech or just like an understanding, that they he has the same dreams as you.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that he communicates, it doesn't. He makes it sound like it's not a dream, like it's a reliving of an actual experience.
So he thinks it's real.
Yes.
But that's, I mean, respond. That's not what I remember, though. I'm pretty sure it happened differently to that. Can't remember what I had in my specific notes of what the exact situation was, but there was some kind of explosion when I tried to destroy the base of this specific Offeraki individual lab, and that whatever was in that miasma, that's what linked us, not this experiment.
The feathers on Mouse go like angry-fied, and he like starts bouncing around robinly, like bird-like, on your chest. It like flutters his wings and says, "No, you don't remember right. They did something. They did something. You don't remember. I was there. I was there. You don't remember. They did something."
What did they do? Why did they do?
Bird look like, how am I supposed to know?
Well, you seem to have the answers here. Also, how can you talk? I'm going to assume that this is Lassie style talking of I'm talking normally, he's talking normally, but somehow magically we understand each other.
Right, sure. You go ahead and describe how it works. I'm not going to do that. You chose the thing, not me.
Yeah.
How do you guys talk? Just Lassie style, and we'll leave it at that.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, it's either that or I talk bird without realizing it.
Yeah.
But I'll say magical understanding.
Yeah, sure, that works. But however you try to convince Mouse that this isn't a real thing, he just keeps coming back to, you don't remember, right? They did something to you.
Well, sure. I'll have to look into that, I guess.
Yes. All of you look into it. They changed you. They changed all of you.
All of us, the whole crew.
Ask her.
Her. Right. Well, I can't ask her. She's nowhere near. She's off in Off-Rock.
Flood of like angry feathers again, and we're gonna come back.
Okay.
Was that the sign?
It was the sign of life being restored.
The sign of life being restored. Okay. Dora, are you back as well? Okay, cool. So when Yasmina first popped in, first popped down, Mouse went wild, Ollie, and said, ask her.
Right.
There you go. Cool beans. So we have
Did that all happen just now?
that happened last night.
Okay. Okay. Carry
This
on.
is a flashback.
I'm clear.
Really?
Just because of what you just said, but I understand now.
Gotcha. I'm guessing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. You're
I
good.
didn't see frantic hand motions.
It's fine. You'll be as confused as the audience.
Okay. Well, I gotta get everyone back in here. It's just been you guys for a little bit.
Oh, okay, cool.
For some odd reason, Ollie's thing teleported,
Me?
so I have to move him.
Whoa! I do have that skill. It's been known.
Ollie has been known to traverse around the.
Oh, there we go.
Woo, that's cool. I'm watching
Keep
it
on.
happen. I like
Where if
that
you finish
guy.
your thought, where can I traverse?
Batman Sparrow. Good.
Are we all here?
I think so. Rosie, you back? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm back.
Vi, we left off with you about to something.
Yeah. So the situation is that Yasmina is like seizing, right? And the golem is not active.
Correct.
What's the other handler doing?
Shooting, like trying to get into a place where they can do violence well.
Okay. I'm gonna shout out what's happening to her.
Okay. Who are you asking?
Well, there's only one left, right? There's only one handler. There was like.
No, I think there's two. One's wounded.
Okay. Well, then the one that's not wounded and is most presently a threat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
You're
like
commanding him.
I guess so. Like I'll like put my weapon down, like as like a show of good faith that I'm not gonna like charge them, but like obviously something is going crazy. So you know, Vi will try to take a pauses, whether or not it's effective or not.
We're getting told that you are quiet.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why, but you sound great to me.
Yeah, it's weird.
Sarah,
Is
the rest
this
of us
any
sound
better?
all right?
Is this any better? Is this?
How about now?
Yeah, test.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I'll try to put my gain up.
While we
People are
test
still-
this,
Yeah.
go and check out our podcast.
Oh my god, this fucking bit.
We should do it. I'm just saying, it's a good thing to
It's a
do.
great podcast. Sarah will tell you more about it in the chat.
Oh,
Okay,
Sarah's in the chat. Hey, Sarah.
Sarah's in the chat. Sarah's in the house. Okay.
Well, we're the house.
This sound. Yeah.
Yeah, we're the house.
This sounds like a command, right?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's just a regular old fact. We're the house.
She says you're just not allowed to everyone else. I don't know why. Okay, give me that command roll.
Yep. I will push myself because it seems like a reasonable situation to try to get things going well. What's my position?
Do you think it's risky or desperate?
It's one of the two. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's our current what's the overall situation? It feels like we're handling this pretty well, but I don't know.
So there's golems coming.
Yeah.
And there's one outside. Do you think this is overreaching your capabilities? Or are you in serious trouble? Or are you acting under fire and taking a chance?
Definitely taking a chance.
Yeah. But is it an overreach of your capabilities, do you think? I wouldn't say so. I don't think it's
so.
Yeah.
I don't
We'll
think so.
we'll go with risky.
Okay. All right. I assume
This
standard.
is going to be limited effect.
Okay.
They don't want to talk to you.
That makes sense. Risky. Sorry, it takes me 30 seconds to roll for no reason. And I'll push myself, so I'll grab a bonus.
Wow, that's awesome.
Keep it rolling.
Okay, indeed.
Take it.
Yeah, you do it. So at first he's like, oh, we're not allowed to do links. Whoops. So at first he's like, you shot her, you idiot. What do you expect to happen? But then like as he's like pointing his pistol at you, you like grab the barrel and yank it out of his hands and just throw the gun away, and just like menace at him, and he says any sort of interruption to the ethereal threads will that.
How do we fix it?
She'll be better soon.
That's great.
He takes the knife out and tries to stab at you.
Oh, that's not great.
Yeah,
We were having a conversation.
it's so rude. I don't think we've heard from Stan in a little bit. Stan the man, what are you doing? What's the plan?
Well, I guess I was recently most close to gosh, what's her name? I had it in my notes here. Yes, Yasmina. So if she has fallen and the golem's just laying there.
Yeah.
It's like that song once said, come on, take the golem and run. So I pick up the little snake golem that's
Okay. All right. Sounds good. You just taking it and running.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. That's fine. You're getting someone's trying to stop you. The guy that's been shot in the leg attempts to tackle you. So you can either get tackled or roll a prowess resist.
I'll roll a prowess resist.
Okay. Okay, sweet. So you take 2 stress. He kind of grabs at your boot, but you're able to kick him off and make your way out of here. The bad thing is that one golem is still out there, and you can see its red eyes through the haze of the through the haze caused by the smoke bomb. Additionally, the stomping finally takes shape. One of the large golems starts to like squeeze itself down the stairs, and it picks Yasmina up and like cradles her to protect her with one arm, and with the other one grabs part of the railing itself and rips it off to use it as a weapon. Meanwhile, the horrible stomping upstairs finally resolves itself too, as from the fucking ceiling, one of those big guard golems bursts down and slams into the ground. If it had like a throat, it would be roaring. Like it's got like the insane kind of like roar going on, and just starts wreaking havoc on the place. The one that's wounded that tried to tackle you screams out, "It's gone berserk! It's gone berserk! Run, John, run!" The one that hasn't been hit like rushes to his own golem for safety. What do you do?
I had mentioned running earlier.
Yeah, I think it might be that play.
Yeah. No, that sounds right. Pikachu.jpg does not open anything.
Athletics checks.
Athletics checks. Well, we can do this one of two ways if everyone's good to go. We can either do everybody prowess resist to get away from the thing, or we can do prowl, like a group prowl to try and sneak around it, or just beat it on the run. Beat it. No one wants to be defeated.
Are we trying to flee then at this point?
That's
right.
Stan's idea.
Question.
Because
Yes.
If I were to prowess resist and I were to trauma out, what might that look like?
Well, in the mechanics, you're done for the mission, right? And then you choose a trauma. You tell me what it would look like. It's your trauma.
Oh,
You want to do that?
Still be away-ish.
Yeah. You still get away.
if
Cool.
we're fleeing, a way to still complete the mission is if we flee in the sense of run in a specific direction and lead that thing also in our direction, then deal with it in a way that's away from all of the other people.
Well, Rosie's got the golem.
Oh, I completely missed that when I was taking notes. Okay.
Rosie's got the snake.
Oh, right. Okay, sure.
We got the goods.
Stan,
Yes.
sorry.
Stan grabbed the snake. Yeah, I know. Me too.
So we can book it.
I would be...
Booker.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have another smoke bomb.
Yep. Sounds like you want to lead a prowl action with that smoke bomb there.
Hey,
Cat.
boy, do I.
Okay, sounds good.
Hi.
You'll get great effect with the
Sure, I can't wreck with the smoke bomb.
yeah.
That's what I was
this can be-
thinking. You could wreck with the.
I
the
can't
Yeah.
wreck with the smoke bomb. We're trying to run away.
I
Create
mean, that's
distractions and
distraction
chaos?
No, that's absolutely wreck. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then sure, that works a lot better.
Yeah.
risky standard question mark?
Well, this can be so you can do this one of two ways. You can do this as a setup action to their prowling, or you can all do Rex.
I would rather do Rack, but that's just one person's opinion.
I don't have an opinion on the mechanics of how you want to do it.
Aren't
Everyone
you
else?
close to traumaing out too?
What would be better then?
Go for
I
it.
mean, setup action might be better. Group
Yeah.
action, if one of us
Yeah.
fails, you're really close to traumaing out.
What's
Okay.
the worst?
It probably
idea?
makes more sense for you to do a setup action, like fiction wise.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay, cool. Roll that mother effer.
Hey.
5. Wait, with them being potent or whatever, does that give them? Is that another die?
No, that's
No,
It's-
it's just and more effect.
they're
Whatever.
super effective. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay,
in
cool.
this case, that translates to great effect.
Cool.
Yeah. So we'll count that as a 6, basically. All right. So you guys that are trying to get away, you have +1 effect or improved position, each of you, for getting past this assassin golem, which is not very happy right now. It's like, oh, shucks.
Dang it.
Do we pick one?
Who's leading the prowl action?
Probably not. Well, I guess Stanley narratively ran first, so
I mean, it could be Vi as the commander. It could
Yeah.
be Stanley as the sleuther. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I can, I guess. It's just the
Yeah.
the top roll goes for it all, right?
Yeah.
And then I take stress for each failure. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yep. 1 stress for each for anybody that fails. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So you 3 roll prowl. We'll call it risky great. Woof. 1 stress. 2 stress.
Yeah, and then I'm popping.
You better have that
vial.
big money, buddy.
Aether vial for this
we
one.
have 4.
Okay. We pop another Aether vial.
Yeah, that's my last one.
Getting rid of the coin. You taking 1 coin then?
It should be the last thing that I've got because I've got.
Wait, what does the Aether Vial do again?
A bunch of stuff. Click it. Click the thingy on your thingy.
Yeah, so
Um,
the
Mute
cover
mouse
identity was italics, so that wasn't a thing. I used
Yeah.
Blade or 2 supplies and 2 Aether vials. The Blade or 2 and supplies came from our group.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, so we talked about having 1 Aether vial just normally, and then being able to buy more with coin.
I thought because
So-
there was 2 in here that we had 2 on it.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
wasn't sure
Okay.
either.
No,
No,
that's
no.
fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just push myself then in that case. instead of
Okay.
using Aether vial.
Yeah,
Sounds
sure. Use Aether Vials.
Yeah. No, they're dope.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, that'll give me a 1 die. And so we said risky what?
Risky great because of the or I guess it's your choice. Do you want +1 effect or improved position?
I'll just take risky great. That's fine. 4.
Okay. Woo. Okay. Okay. So the complication here is Rosie, or sorry, Stanley and Al both get cut by the thing as they go past. It's something that you guys can resist or use armor for, and be fine.
Wouldn't that be Cat? Because Cat failed.
Oh, sorry. Yes, my bad.
What do I do?
What did you roll?
I roll a 1
4.
times 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that. My bad. So it's Cat and Cat and Stan.
Yeah.
So which one do you want? How do you guys want to do it? Do you want to resist or use armor or just take the 2 harm?
I use 2.
I can armor. I have enough stuff for this.
Okay. Are you using normal armor or triple armor?
Normal.
Hold on. I don't actually have enough armor.
You don't?
Oh no, it's subterfuge supplies we would automatically have. Yes, I do.
Okay.
And weapons. So yeah, I have armor and resist everything.
Is it the 2-box armor or the 3-box armor?
So 1, 2. Do you have to take the 3 on top of the 2, or can you just take the 3?
You can just take the 3.
I'll just take the 3 if I need to take the 3. Do I need to take 3?
Yeah, because it's level 2 harm. So if you,
I'll take the
Oh,
3.
you do need to take the 3.
yeah.
Give me that 3 armor.
Okay. Cool. So you have like plate, like not just like a short mesh. You've got like actual like armor under there. So when this thing stabs out at you guys, all that it gets is a clank, and like you can feel it like whirling around in like this small area. So it's a miracle any of you got past it at all. But it can't really see, and the person commanding it can't see either. So that's good, but it's whirling like a dervish and connects on 2 of you. But you thought about the fact that you might get stabbed, and so you came prepared with armor. Cool beans. I think we'll call that a win.
Yeah.
Yay.
We did
That got iffy.
That got a little rough at the end.
That got a little rough in there.
We were in and out. Nobody was alarmed.
Yeah. Stan's
Yes.
like, we were only there for like 4 minutes.
Right?
Yeah, basically.
Behind you guys, there's a mad berserk golem destroying the handler. Place.
I just thought of something though. What happened to Yasmina just then?
She
Or are they
got
just recovering.
she got
Swooped up.
yeah, scooped up by the not mad golem.
Okay.
But the disappointed golem.
Good to know.
It's
Yeah,
just
we don't
this-
know. We don't know like how she is or anything. We just know that she was taken.
We should ask her.
What?
What? Why?
I was never mind. I was doing a reference to a thing.
Okay. Any questions or thoughts before we get out of here?
No, I
Just for
just
the
think we're killing it on. We killed it on the 6s. Like everything that wasn't a stealth specific role,
I know.
we killed.
But we still got it still got a little iffy at the end. Like it was a good
Yeah.
thing we banked all those successes.
Yeah.
We needed those at the end.
Yeah.
How many
What-
different types of golems did we just meet? Was with the one that was roaring? Was that the same as the assassin golem, or was that an overseer
No,
one?
that was one of the guard golems.
Hmm.
Okay.
One of the 7-foot tall monsters. That's how it.
Overseers was in the thingy.
Yeah. That's how it broke through the fucking ceiling/floor.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the assassin one was the one that picked up Yasmina.
No,
Nobody
this
on
is
the
on-
stream
No, they
audience
were-
needs to hear this. I'm just writing notes.
There were 2 guard golems and 1 assassin golem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The other overseer picked up Yasmina,
Okay.
and then there was the snake guy.
Snakeuga.
Snake guy.
I like that. We'll call her Snakeuga.
Good. We all win. Everyone's
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, everyone in the audience, for watching Shadows of Abaddon today, episode 4. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time with episode 5. We'll tell you what we did in terms of level ups and downtimes, play out any relevant scenes, and until then, you can catch our podcast over at untitledicegame.com.
This is
Also
when
our
this is when
socials,
it's
our
good to
Twitter and Facebook, and catch up on past episodes on YouTube. Like if you enjoyed the session that much, it'll be on YouTube if you want to watch all over again.
Might be on our
Yeah, I'm
podcast
done.
at some
Not
point
only can you
too.
listen to it at untitledicegame.com, but you can listen to it on Spotify.
You can leave, Dora. It's okay.
I
iTunes as well, and it's less like all the main places.
to this.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Monster Hunters. And
Sayonara.
cut off yet? Have you